Golden hour over Trakai. Your Lithuanian adventure starts now. Ready? Let's go. Picture this. You're exploring a fairy tale castle on an island, wandering through ancient forests, and soaking up the creative energy of a historic European capital. All without the crushing crowds and wallet-draining prices. Sound too good to be true? Well, I just got back from 2 weeks in Lithuania, and I can tell you, this place is the real deal. Forget the usual tourist trail. We're heading to a country that offers deep, authentic adventure for a fraction of what you'd expect. So, if you're looking for a trip that feels like a genuine discovery, here are 7 reasons why Lithuania should be at the top of your list for 2026. Let's get the big one out of the way first. The amazing value. Lithuania is one of those rare European destinations where your money goes a long way. A comfortable mid-range daily budget, including accommodation, can be around $140, which is a world away from the prices in London or Paris. This isn't about being cheap, it's about the freedom it gives you. It's the freedom to order another local craft beer for less than $6, to try a hearty traditional meal of cepelinai, these giant delicious potato dumplings, for about $14, or to just say yes to another museum without checking your bank balance. That freedom is what makes a good trip a great one. Reason number 2 is the capital city, Vilnius. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a gorgeous maze of cobblestone alleys, hidden courtyards, and stunning churches. But unlike some historic capitals that feel like they're trapped in amber, Vilnius is buzzing and alive. And the best part? It's incredibly walkable. For longer trips, a public transport ticket on the Trafi app is less than €1. The city perfectly blends its deep history with a modern, creative vibe, especially in the self-declared Republic of Užupis, a quirky bohemian arts district right in the heart of the city. You get all the charm of a classic European capital for a price that feels like it's from a different era. Next up, the castles. You can't go to Lithuania without seeing Trakai Island Castle. It's a jaw-dropping 14th century fortress sitting right in the middle of a lake. Seriously, it looks like it was pulled from a fantasy novel. Getting there from Vilnius on the bus can cost as little as $4 for a one-way ticket, and the entrance fee to the castle itself is about $12 in the summer. You can easily spend a whole day exploring the fortress and the charming lakeside town without the hefty price you'd expect for a landmark this iconic. It's a world-class experience on a traveler's budget. For our 4th reason, we're leaving the city behind for one of the most unique landscapes in all of Europe, the Curonian Spit. This is a nearly 100-kilometer-long sliver of sand that separates a massive lagoon from the Baltic Sea. It's another UNESCO World Heritage Site, and walking through it feels like you've landed on another planet. You can hike through the shifting sand dunes of the Nagliai Nature Reserve or explore the Hill of Witches, a forest path filled with bizarre and beautiful wooden sculptures from Lithuanian folklore. And both are completely free. The only real costs are a cheap ferry ride and maybe renting a bike to explore the miles of dedicated paths. If you're already picturing yourself in that fairy tale castle, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're always hunting for incredible destinations like this, and we don't want you to miss out on the next adventure. Reason number 5 is the chance to connect with nature. Over a third of Lithuania is covered in forests, and they've made it incredibly easy to explore them. In Anykščiai Regional Park, you can find the Treetop walking path. It's a 300-meter-long walkway that winds through the forest canopy, leading you to a 35-meter-high observation tower with absolutely breathtaking views. And the cost? Next to nothing. For those who want a deeper adventure, national parks like Žemaitija and Dzūkija have endless trails for hiking and kayaking, where the only price of admission is your own energy. Number 6 is the food. Lithuanian cuisine is honest, hearty, and unbelievably affordable. I already mentioned the cepelinai, but that's just the start. Potato pancakes, smoked fish, and a wild variety of local cheeses and cured meats mean you can eat like a king. You can easily stick to a food budget of around $20 to $25 a day, but even a 3-course meal for 2 at a nice mid-range restaurant might only set you back $40 to $50. It's the kind of satisfying food that fuels a long day of exploring and never makes you wince when the bill arrives. Finally, the seventh reason is how accessible the history is here. You can literally walk through thousands of years of it. At the Kernavė archaeological site, sometimes called the Troy of Lithuania, you can wander between ancient hill forts and burial mounds for free. Then, for a completely different chapter of history, you can descend into a former Soviet nuclear missile silo, which is now the Cold War Museum, for an entrance fee of about $10. From ancient pagan history to the 20th century, Lithuania's past isn't just behind glass. It's an interactive and affordable experience. So there you have it. Incredible value, a vibrant and cool capital, storybook castles, surreal landscapes, deep forests, hearty food, and history that feels alive. In 2026, Lithuania isn't just a budget-friendly alternative. It's a top-tier destination in its own right. It delivers the kind of authentic, soul-stirring adventure that travelers crave, all without the tourist hordes and inflated prices that are becoming so common elsewhere in Europe. Now I want to hear from you. What's the most underrated country you've ever visited? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy travels.